All right, I am gonna go quickly head to the restroom. I'll be right back in, but we got the episode starting in 7 minutes. Was just watching the end of the Mackenzie and Cam conversation on feeds. Mackenzie trying so hard to keep Leah, but Cam ain't budging, and I don't think Chelsea will either. So let's just see how this goes. I'll be back in a second. Here. Got myself a drink. We have Survivor starting in pretty much a few minutes. But to recap where we're at so far in terms of the last week here on the channel, had some Steeler coverage, had some movie coverage, obviously Survivor Big Brother coverage, um, Only Murders in the Building coverage, and we're once again hitting our Wednesday night dual watch along Survivor and Big Brother. This will continue all throughout Survivor season, the rest of Big Brother season. I don't think there's a Big Brother Wednesday episode after this. If not, I don't know. We'll have to see. But I've been enjoying this. I'm 16 subscribers now, away from 500, so I appreciate anybody coming by and subscribing. Seems like I'm going to be able to hit that goal by the end of the year, hopefully. And yeah, I got a couple big movies coming out this weekend, as well as on Monday, a surprise type video I'm going to record going over all of my September watches that I've seen and kind of breaking them down, everything I watched this month type of thing. But a few minutes to Survivor. As far as Big Brother, I'm interested to see how they portray the veto episode this time, and what kind of happens. Sorry. So, okay. Okay. One last thing here. Again, if you find this, like the video if you can, like the stream. You don't have to. It does help the algorithm a lot and pushing maybe this to more people. I think at least. But let me get my Paramount Plus app out on my phone so I can put it up on my mount where we watch Survivor. 3 hours of streaming tonight between Survivor, Big Brother, and just hanging out and chat with all you guys. So I've been very excited to hear this Wednesday, and yeah. All right. KDKA coming up on prime time. Hey Jay, how are you doing tonight? Appreciate you stopping by. We got about 2 minutes left here until Survivor starts. All right. How is your day going, Jay? Just putting this on Twitter. There we go. We are officially focused in 16 subscribers away from 500. Survivor episode 2 is coming out. Dante here, Riyadh, thinks that TK is destined to go home. TK was one of my 3 bottom people, on Island Analysis last week. So I'm definitely interested to see what happens this week. Uh, Here we go. Boom. Mm-mm-mm. Who is ready? The classic watching live shows on Wednesdays, so we get all the political ads. Let's go like this. All right. I thought it was so interesting they had them watch the Summit episode yesterday on feeds. We couldn't see the episode, but they were watching the reaction, like they're a reaction YouTuber like me watching Survivor. Here we go. All right. A bromance where Gabe got caught looking for an idol. Okay, here we go. Yes, you are, Gabe. A dragon sitting on a pile of gold. Rome got caught looking for an idol. He found the key. We'll probably see him get some idols tonight, in my opinion. And he's full emotional breakdown. It's so interesting. So we're doing the last time on Survivor, but without Jeff's narration. Usually Jeff fully narrates what's happening on Survivor. Um, and they're just using confessionals. It's much more cinematic. I don't know if I like this. I kind of like Jeff's narrating. The music's good though. And John Lovett, we said goodbye. And now we're going to be on night 3, day 4. We're checking in with Lavo. See some Asia with Rome. All right. Ah, God, it's Rome. True. last night. Yeah. But you're supposed to be making a decision right when you get it. How can you kind of pick and choose? Oh, he's gonna tell Teeny. Oh my goodness, he's looking at Teeny. Teeny's gonna know. Interesting to see how Teeny recognizes this. Uh, oh no. Because Sean's gonna know now. So everybody's gonna know about Rome's thing. This is bad for Asia. This is very bad for Asia. Oh, is she gonna look at it first? Imagine rehiding it. Oh, imagine if they could rehide it and he'd just be stuck with no advantage or no vote. Oh, and Rome's coming up on them. Oh my god. Keyshawn knows Teeny. How is she gonna get? Oh wow, with good recovery a little bit potentially, but oh, oh my goodness, what a moment! He literally, he literally is showing Keyshawn, and Rome walks up. Rome, Rome, just take it for the one tribal council and play it, buddy, because the red flag should be popping everywhere right now, buddy. I haven't seen the intro shot yet. Yeah, Rome made kind of the smart. Yeah, I agree, Plasmin. They never keep things secret, but like Rome made the smart play. He picked the idol up and said, "I'm playing it the next one just so I can be safe." The right move. Oh, the intro. I love the intro. Oh yeah, soul. I agree with your thing about Carolyn. I love Survivor intro. Sam. Poor John. Oh, Survivor intro is the best intro for most shows. Love that. Tuku. How is Tuku and Gabe doing? He has the idol for 3 tribal councils. Ooh. Oh, crap. I thought that said rat. Oh, my goodness. That's a good catch by Gabe. Holy smokes. We like that. What a good catch by Gabe. Uh, Horrific reads. Be careful a little bit, Dante. You're about 30 seconds ahead of me, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to react a little bit later, so uh yeah. Yeah, interesting TK front stuff. Because some Tiana content is nice. No, don't say you're bad, Dante. Don't say you're bad. You're fine. You're fine. Chat what you think. You're good. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, good job here at Tiana and TK. I'm surprised Tiana and Sue didn't link up with their backstory. Uh-huh. Ah, so some negative Gabe coverage here. Yeah, bro, don't trust bro. Uh, Kyle is a genuine soul. I agree with that. Don't go to the end with Kyle, but work with Kyle. And we're going to good old fashioned gotta have a mess. Andy. Our Andy content. Andy. Oh. Hopefully Andy feels better and works better. No, not Soul. Soul is my favorite. I'm 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 cheering so long. Ah. Andy just like a lamb for slaughter. The lamb for slaughter. This is kind of comical. We'll have to see. I mean, I still think Blue Tribe could be the strongest if they get their heads on straight. Toxic, clingy boyfriend. It could be a crapshoot. You're right there, GD Plasman. Very much could be a crapshoot. Nobody has gotten Gata Idol. Looking for the idol. No, they don't want you to find an idol, man. Uh, Sam picking up Andy. I like Sam a lot. I think Sam could be very good at this getting towards the end. I think there's high potential for Sam. Uh, this is where Sam finds it, right? Andy. Of course, we knew Andy was gonna go look for it. No Andy. Oh, Andy. Andy better find this. That is exactly what happened. Oh, Andy found it. Andy, you're clearly at the bottom. You gotta take it. Not the worst thought there, but if somebody sees you, Andy, apply to Survivor. Really, only Survivor 49 because Survivor 50 will feature all returners next year. And rumors have it that 49 might even be fans versus favorites redone, which I would love for fans versus favorites to come back. I mean, Micronesia to me is probably a top three season of all time in Survivor. You know, Parvati, Suri, Amanda, Ozzy, James, Jonathan Penner was on it for a while. Natalie. I mean, such a fun season. The Blind Sides, the Black Widow Brigade, that amazing play to get the immunity necklace around Natalie, around somebody else's neck, and to vote out Eric. Like, we need another fan first favorite season. We need something as good as that. Like fan versus Micronesia was so good, and it's so funny because I really wish Felicia just wasn't with Suri last year. Because there was the one time when Cam won the POV against Red, and Suri was kind of like, you know what, maybe we can talk him in. And she understands what it's like to take the necklace off, to get somebody to take the necklace off their safety and give it to somebody else. And she understands it's like it takes a lot of talking, a lot of word, a lot of like, hey, we got your back, we know we got this, we'll make sure Red's safe, all those things. But Felicia within 2 or 3 minutes is trying it, and it's just like, oh, Felicia, you literally have you literally have the god of getting people to do stuff that they don't want to do, but thinking they want to do it, and you out here just messing it all up right away. When you have Sari Fields in your arsenal, you let Sari Fields at least early in the game. You do not let Sari. You do not try to be Sari Field. You are not Sari Fields. Only Sari is Sari Fields. I just I really think Sari could have did it. I think we could have got Cam out that week. and the whole season could have been different. The episode is well paced though for Dante. I agree. I think 2 hours is a little bit too long. I think an hour and a half is perfect for Survivor. An hour is not long enough because by now we'd be like getting ready to go into the immunity challenge, and we still need some more camp life potentially, some more tribe dynamics to figure some stuff out. In my opinion, I wish I wish we can go past 26 days and go back towards. If we can't do 39, let's meet in the middle around 33. I really wish we had like reward challenges, especially post merge. Wish we had more camp life involvement. I wish we can get outside just the sanctuary, because that's my big complaint of the new era. But the summit premieres soon. Sneak peek on Sunday. Paramount Plus. Survivor's back. We're going straight to Lavo. Dun, 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 dun. I am worried for Asia being idled out. I am worried about that. Ugh. Rome, 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 Rome. Ah. Oh, he's gonna do it in one time. The ER doctor's gonna do it right away. Oh, of course, they're gonna clown on Rome. Rome is like the clown of the season. He's up there. Oh, I love Soul. Oh, oh, it's the clowning of Rome episode. Rome. Uh, oh my. Oh God. This you're right. He might have a worse social game than Andy. Oh. Oh my goodness, Rome. Gotta go back. Is somebody gonna find the beware advantage? Baby. I love how it's just like we're babysitting Andy. We're just babysitting Andy. He needs a babysit. Oh. Oh, they're gonna find it where Andy. I hope they find it because I want Andy to get punished for his bad play. And there he found it. Andy, you're in the bottom. Oh, Andy, Andy, Andy. Oh. Ah, Sam threat level rising. The Annika. Oh, Andy. Oh my goodness. And Andy's gonna go check. Oh. Oh. I think Sierra could have a good play at this game too. Oh my gosh, Andy. Oh no, Annika's telling Rachel. Oh, this is so awkward. It's gonna be gone. Oh, Andy. Oh. Oh, it's not funny, Andy. No, Andy, it's not. Oh, this is so cringing. I'm cringing so hard for Andy. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, this is hilarious. This is way too this yellow tribe. So what's gonna happen when they tell Andy? Oh, oh, this game is so messy. Oh, oh, you can't say us three and Gabe. You just said you can't. You're doing a bromance thing. Oh. Oh, TK. Oh my goodness, it's so sloppy. Oh my. Oh. Oh, these idols might get played early too, finally. Oh. Oh my goodness! And she doesn't believe. Oh. Oh my goodness. I think we're setting up for Blue losing, so I think you're right. Gabe, like the whole cast is interesting in their own rights. It's so messy. What a fun episode so far. I love this quote from Mike Bloom, who interviewed all these players in the preseason. Players in the preseason. If I find an idol, there's no way anybody else will know. Survivor 47, day 4, half of Tuku, half of Lavo, and everybody but Andy on Gata know who has the idols. Ugh. We definitely have a Tuku Silver War coming. We have poor Andy just on an island. Maybe there's a chance that Andy could swing something if Sam really, wants to lock in with him. Uh, we have good dynamics for all of these people who, no matter who loses, this is what makes a good Survivor episode. When whoever loses gives you good tribe. I mean, we have good storylines for Yellow Tribe if they lose. Have good storylines for Blue Tribe if they lose. Have some good storylines for Red Tribe if they lose. Like, uh, well, I can't wait. We should have the immunity challenge up here soon. I feel, and I am so interested to see where the actual immunity challenge goes because it can go any way. Gabe is in a good position because he has the idol and he's pretty well insulated. I would say Teeny is a good insulated player too, as well as I think Sierra. I think Sierra's in a very good spot. I don't think Annika and Rachel. I think honestly, I think Sierra's the best insulated because I don't think Sam's gonna turn on her. I don't think Rachel or Annika are gonna turn on her. I don't see her going against Andy. I put Sierra. I wouldn't say Gabe. All right, going back to Tuku. Ah. Oh, he's gonna talk over their nap. Oh, TK's getting the clown edit now too. Oh, oh, TK. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, oh, TK. What was that? Oh, TK is Oh, TK. Sam's back on. Tell everybody but Andy about my idol advantage and do each part with another person. Oh. And we all know we've seen this 3 times already, 2 times already. Uh oh, that could be bad for Annika and Rachel. All right. Oh, that was from Sierra. Oh. Oh, Andy has Second Life. Oh my goodness. But the funny thing is, Sam, who goes then? Is it Rachel or is it Annika? I think it could be Annika. Annika could be in some trouble if he with this. Oh, I mean, Andy still has some time to try and if Yellow loses, he might be safe this time. So I mean, we didn't get any content the second go around from the Red Tribe. So I think Rome and them are gonna be saved this time. I think we could narrow it down to either Blue or Yellow losing this. Like you said, the Blue Tribe was likely going to lose Dante. So we'll see if your predictions are right again with your detailed look at previews. I would say you're probably right too because we haven't seen the one conversation yet with Cassidy. So yeah, surface level. Like it's set up to where if they lose a challenge, then you can break down of okay, Rome's safe. We don't know what Genevieve is as a person. She's getting no stuff. No, it's okay to be a little bit behind. Are you behind on the episode then, GD? Day 5, immunity challenge. Okay, I'm just coming back from commercial. Well, John, they all thought Andy'd go. The music is going. Let's see who's gonna win this immunity challenge. A bag of rice. Oh, this is a little bit new. I like that. I like this little bit of a change. Fishing kit. They're sending out Asia. Oh, I think they'll be fine. Here we go. I think Sue's gonna be fine. I do think Sue's fine. Come on, Tuku. Give it the soul, man. Soul train. Ah, Lavo Lavo. Soul is the tank. He's not going anywhere anytime soon because they need him for these challenges. Like the man is carrying the bag by himself like a tank. Good job. Oh, here comes Lavo just doing well. Goddard's doing pretty well. Tuku is behind. Here we go. They're all kind of getting there near the same time. It's Rome's chance. They're all here. Oh, come on. Rome's doing good, so Tuku's starting to do good too. Oh, it fell. Okay. I thought she was going to start again. So God is in the lead. Tiana's falling behind. God looks like they're going to win. Jeff, when he sees the stabbing rice, is like, yes, stab that rice. Tuku looks very cooked. I agree with that. Tiana is pretty far behind, too. I mean, Ghana won the first challenge, Chef. What do you mean? Soul is like, oh, Tiana, yeah. Tuku are definitely cooked. Oh, I do like this variation of this type of a puzzle for the challenge. Okay, Tiana got out. Maybe there's a chance for Tuku. Ah. Oh, this is gonna get close potentially. Oh. Oh, there's holes in there too between. Oh my goodness, this is gonna get close. Anybody can win this with this type of puzzle. Commercial break time. Oh, Tuku's making up stuff now. Oh, she's stealing the rice. Oh my goodness, she's stealing the rice. Okay. Oh. Ooh, Tuku fell behind. Oh gosh. Good leadership from Sam. Oh boy, this is so close. Oh my goodness. God is gonna be good. We got the Ghana win. Okay, it's either red or blue. I'm guessing it's gonna be blue. Oh, this is so tight. Oh. Oh. Tuku are definitely cooked. Oh, Lava wins again. I just saw the ending, Dante. I just saw who won. The Silver War is on us. Oh. Oh. Yes. No, Jeff, let her have her rice. Let her have the rice. She was smart enough. Is that rice in your pocket? Or are you just happy to have immunity? Yeah, so we're all like a good like a minute away from each other. Uh, TK, TK, TK. TK is definitely gonna be going home. TK. TK is gonna have to go home. Why even say that, man? TK. I bet you it did. What a stupid, stupid thing from TK. Well, it makes sense too. They won the first challenge, like they won the initial opening challenge, so it's not like they're a bad tribe. It's just that last challenge when your boat flips like that, especially early on, it's just so hard to get back and adapt with that. I do think there could be TK gone. I agree with you. GD is giving TK going vibes. And everybody's gonna be talking about Rachel stealing the rice and getting called out. Like she shouldn't be able to keep that rice. Maybe it wasn't edible rice, and that's why like they were telling her to clean it out. But like, Ugh. It does not seem like things are going well for a certain house guest at live feeds. I listen to this. Ah. Boom. 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 That Ember still that's good. Ah. Well, unfortunately, TK, there's a chance you may have to do well with losing this game of Survivor tonight. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, TK's done. The Survivor episode ends in 26 minutes, Jared. We'll be watching the Big Brother watch along, the Big Brother video episode right afterwards. So it got 26 minutes left. It ends at 9:30 East Coast time. Are you waiting for Big Brother, Jared? Oh. Uh, you're waiting for Big Brother. It's gonna be a fun video episode. I mean, who knows who will win and what will happen. I mean, all of us who watch the feeds do, but just in case you don't, Jared, who knows? It could be another fun episode. Could be used again. Uh, uh. Oh yeah, yeah. Full spoilers will come most of the time. We won't spoil too much on what happens with Big Brother for tomorrow's eviction episode because we're doing a live video watch along. I'll be mindful of that. But yeah, no, when I make the power ranking videos, when I make all that stuff, it is a spoiler warning, and maybe I'll put it in the content on my titles, just so people are aware. But I'm glad you enjoyed the content in my player rankings. I think it'll be an interesting thing that comes over. Uh Gabe won't. Whoever just subscribed, I don't know if that was you, Jared, or somebody else. Thank you. Officially 15 subscribers away from 500 subscribers. That's so awesome. That's been my goal for the entire year. Is just trying to get the 500 subscribers. So the fact that we're 15 away and it's September is actually kind of goosebumpy. The next goal for me is gonna have to be watch hours. I agree with you. Again, thank you for the subscription, Jared. You're more than welcome. I do more than just Big Brother content. Obviously, Survivor here. I do movie reviews. It is Josh does movies, uh, and stuff like that. TV show reviews. I just like to do everything. Sports type stuff. Maybe moving forward too. Just a little bit of everything that I enjoy. Put myself out there. Just have a good time. Meet people and maybe entertain when we can. How much win equity do you think Angela has? Hmm. I would put Angela very low in equity, just because I know what happens this week, or what's going to happen this week, and for Angela, I don't know who she can be besides to win, given who's left in the game. I'm a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan and a Philadelphia Flyers fan, so I will be probably doing weekly videos, if not, you know, videos about their games and stuff on the channel here. Watch the Steelers game every Sunday if I can. And yeah, that's a big part. I think Plasma is right. Is like Angela does not have good people win equity because people don't like her. And what's so crazy is it's like Mackenzie we saw on this episode for the nominations. Like Angela has done nothing but show Mackenzie that she's gonna willing to work with her. She wants to go to the end with her. She loves Mackenzie, and Mackenzie's still stuck on Matt. You're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan too. Well, I just did my first ever Steelers Sunday content where basically did my own little recap review of the game against the Chargers. And I do watch I've been trying doing all live play-by-play and reactions here on the channel. Uh, I'm a huge Steelers fan, grew up in Pennsylvania, so that's awesome. You somehow found me, and you're a Steelers fan too. So that's Angela's issue. Is even the people who could be her closer allies, like MJ, should be somebody that would want to work with Angela. She is like hates Angela and wants Angela out the most, and it's just like I don't know why. MJ, Angela's like all about you. It's just like you remind her so much of her daughter, most likely. Uh, can idol get used? if you like Big Brother, I do think you should give Survivor a chance. I would recommend watching a older season just to see if you like the concept of the show. Um, if you like the more, I mean, edited, short, like a shorter gameplay version of a show. I mean, it lasts the same amount of episodes in terms of like it's like 13 weeks or so, but it's only either a 26 or 39-day season. What would I recommend for a good season of Survivor to give it a chance? I don't want to give you too good of a season because then I don't want to give you like the best season and then you're like, oh, I love this show, and then you start watching other ones and it's not that good. That's what I would say about Pearl Island first. My issue with Pearl Island is it's one of the best seasons, and it'll get you hooked, but it also might make it hard. I think Tocantins, yeah, Tocantins is probably a great introduction season. It's a new cast for everybody. I think you really, there's a lot of people there who come back in different seasons. It's a fun season, but it's not like an all-time great season that like you might be disappointed. Oh, ah, give me a second here. Sorry, my mom just called out of nowhere. I thought she might do that tonight. I might give her a call a little bit after this. Uh, I agree, Plasmin. Like, they're ready to go to rocks. But yeah, Tocantins a great first season, Jared. Um, Marquesas is an older season, but it's also a good first season. I think you can watch. Exile Island's another one that I think is a good first watch season. A newer season that I think is a good first watch season would be like Survivor Ko Wrong. Actually, David versus Goliath may also be a great first season in some ways, but I would say Tocantins, China, Tocantins, China, Marquesas, Ko Wrong, David versus Goliath. And then after that, you can move on any season if you do like the show or watch this current season. But Pearl Islands is also like if you really want to just watch one of the best seasons, watch Pearl Islands because it really is a great season. It's kind of like I would say the season, but the Tocantins is pretty good. Like I said, because a lot of people who play Tocantins come back in All Star seasons. A lot of good characters. I think it's a really good game strategy wise and social wise. But yeah, and it's like and Ko Wrong was your fave. Ko Wrong's a very good season. It's up there for me. My fave season is still like Heroes versus Villains, the second All Star, really the second All Star season, season 20, Heroes versus Villains. I think is will always be one of my favorites. I love. I'm a big winner at War Stand. Cagayan is another great season of all newbies. Pearl Islands is a great season. Um, China is a great season. I still stand a lot of times that Cook Islands is a good season. Exile Islands is a good season. Like Survivor from Exile Islands all the way to like Heroes vs Villains was this golden era of mostly good seasons. Who is the best Survivor player? It, it would have to be Tony. Uh, Tony just it would have to be Tony. I would say Tony Vlachos. I think Sandra back in the day would be good. I think Sandra, as time has went on, got a little bit more cocky and lost kind of what the reason why she was so good early on. Cirie is an amazing Survivor player. She's, I know she was on Big Brother last year, but honestly, one of the greats. Parvati's another one who's really, really good. One of the all-time greats. Um, People don't like to hear it, but Boston Rob is another person who I would put up as one of the all-time bests. I would say even again, people don't. Game Changer was Buns, but even though she never won, yes, Cirie's never won. I would say she's easily one of the best for a few different reasons. In her first season, like she comes out of the gate being somebody who should be a first boot automatically, and somehow talks her way out of it. She then gets like put into a tribe where should be at the bottom, and she works her way out of it. And then in the middle of the merge section, when you're getting down to the end, she pulls off one of the most badass moves to make sure she has a chance to get to the end, and she just lost in fire making in that season. She absolutely killed in Micronesia her second season, where again, if it was a season where it was a final three instead of a final, two, not to spoil anything, but she wins that season hands down. She was in a great season in Game Changers, and kind of she got twisted out. She's so good socially. She's so on top of everything, and she understands how tribe dynamics and how to make herself safe. So I'm so sad we didn't get to see Cirie without the baggage of Jared last year, because so much of her game last year was making sure Jared was protected. It's and that her Jared was in an okay spot instead of just worrying about herself. But we're moving into the tribal council section here. Uh, let's see. I like Survivor more. It's an edited watching through thing. There's parts of Survivor I just like generally more. The edited episodes of Big Brother are just tough to watch. The feeds for Big Brother are exciting to watch, but I do think Big Brother just goes a little bit too long, and the season could be shortened up a bit. Big Brother's a better community experience. Survivor's the better like I'm watching by myself experience. Uh, how did BB26 ruin you, Dante? How did BB26 ruin it? I'm kind of curious. That's kind of fair. I just for me, BB26 is just a bunch of I think bad decisions upon bad decisions. So it's like a mess of a season. Entertaining in some rights, but also extremely frustrating because so many almost everybody is making bad moves. TK's going home here most likely. I'm a big Cam fan. If Cam, I think people are underrating Cam, and I think he's kind of put himself in a position to be underrated, but I don't think he's as dumb as some people think. Oh, my favorite player in Survivor. If we're talking about this season, it's Soul. Even though there hasn't been much of him, I just love his presence and challenges. All time, I'm a dirty Boston Rob fan. I, but Tony, I would probably say as well. Tony is just so charismatic to me. And Cirie, I think Cirie is up there for me as a favorite player. But I love Parvati as well. Earl is a great early season, earlier season person. Um, yeah, I would say those are some of my favorites. And Mary Ann from newer seasons, I would probably say Mary Ann is up there for me as one of my faves. I love Mary Ann in her season. That's also a good new era season to watch. Is season 42. Um, that's actually a really good season to watch for new people. The thunderstorm. Hmm. I do think TK is gonna be gone here. She's gonna flip on TK. I think it'll be 5-1. Will Gabe play the idol though? Gabe could make an idol play here. Save Sue, get TK out. I just feel like they set TK up so much to be out this episode. I mean, if I'm Gabe, three tribal councils, it's so important that you win. You use it this one, get numbers. So how I would say it's different in Big Brother, the HOH holds all the power each week. Where in Survivor, anybody can go home if you either are at tribal council and you are immune. So alliances, believe it or not, alliances are more important. I feel in Survivor than Big Brother, but because Survivor is such a shorter season, and the jury doesn't like the jury in Big Brother lasts as long as a Survivor season does. It's very important that the people who go to jury like you and respect you as a game player. Gabe's gonna play it on Sue. He didn't use it on Sue? I still think TK's gone. Two. If we see TK next, we're probably TK's going home. Tiana flipped. TK's going home. Person voted out of Survivor 47 is TK. Oh, Kyle, you're in trouble. Gabe used the idol. I was hoping for a tie too, especially after Gabe used the idol incorrectly when he knew they were going for Sue. TK is gone. He was part of my trouble 3 at the bottom. He was my person in that tribe that could go out, and he did. Oh boy. I know who left now too, Dante. If I had to pick somebody to win so far this season, I'll go over it more in my island analysis. I'm going to say Sierra. I won't tell how because I'm saving it for my island analysis video that'll come out tonight and tomorrow. But I'm going to say it's Sierra. I think Sierra for me is very much my quiet prediction for the season. Exactly, Flappin. It makes no sense. Like, he knew it was going to be Sue, so he could have just idled Sue and made sure that the votes were on TK. He could have kept it and, whatever, in case it's a rock, whatever, and use it at other tribals. But he does the absolute wrong move. It's hilarious. Oh, that was hilarious. Gabe was a. Yeah, he could have got extra bounty points from Sue. Like, I don't understand why he played it on himself. Oh. Okay. Oh. Was it Tiana? Let's see. It was Tiana voted out TK. Brother, here we go. Big brother time. Mackenzie wins HOH. Don't show us Shanky dying again, please. Please. Angela. I'm an Angela fan. Cam's right next to Angela, but we're gonna stand Angela. Tucker's a great person. I love Tucker too. Oh. Oh. Was really fun this season. The Lorraines. No, I think that was a good move by Angela. It was the right move by Angela. The fact that look where she's at now, I think it was a perfectly fine move. I think that Tucker it had just way too many people. Angela would have been somebody they voted out here and and used as a vote out later on. I think it was right for Angela to get rid of Tucker. As much as I like Tucker, it made sense for her in my opinion. At the end of the day, she didn't really target Tucker. T-Corp put Tucker on the block, and he lost AI Arena and Veto. Good night, Dante. See you later next week, potentially for the live stream. And um, sorry your 49ers lost this last week. I don't think Tucker was just bad for everybody's game. I think Tucker would have been fine for T-Core's game at the moment. Definitely good for Chemo and Rabina. I just think outside of those three, Tucker is somebody that you weren't going to be able to make it into his top four, top three ish. Maybe Joseph was good for Tucker too. Well, after those four, Tucker's was not good for you. And because people realized that, he just had to go. That's sad. That's the issue for Tucker. Uh, any longer. I can feel like what I could see happening this season of Big Brother. I could see a world where somehow we end with Chemo and Angela, the final two. Two people who've basically been on the block for almost the whole season. I understand why you say that, Jared, but I am ready for Angela to win tomorrow's double eviction if she stays. If she stays, we'll have to see. Uh gonna block a ton. I feel for her a little bit. A lot of it's self done. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. Uh, mm-hmm. Let's see what happens. POV. It's a long episode too. Uh, yes, Chemo won the first AI arena that led to Matt going home week one, and that's it. At this point, he's only was able to win the first AI arena, which is really only against two people. Yeah, everybody left in the game has won a competition if you count AI arena. Uh, poor Rabina. Got to give short content for Rabina. Kobe. I love it. It's part of the game. Let her do it. Absolutely love it. Doesn't bother me at all. Which I know some people aren't the biggest fan of, but as somebody watching the feeds and stuff, she's one of the only people actually playing the game, playing the game. So many of these people are sitting back, kind of just waiting for their time to go. Angela's out here trying to play, make moves, and make things happen. Ugh. How do you feel about Angela's fake crying? Are you a fan or not a fan? You might not be a fan, so commercial break, commercial break. I'm just looking at Twitter to see if anything's going on. The summit in 4 days. I think Tucker's a lock for America's favorite player. I don't think anybody in the jury has that chance. I mean, there's an outside shot. Angela could get it or Leah could get it. But I think Tucker was such a fan favorite at the start. I think Tucker's a lock to be America's favorite player this season. The first time like a non-jury winner has won it in so long. But I think he's a lock. He was fun on in the episodes. He was fun on feeds. I think Tucker's a lock for AFP. Knees. And this is the last veto draw of the season because starting tomorrow night, we'll only have six. So everybody plays in the vetoes now. Uh, I wonder, as a feed watcher, I know. Mm-hmm. Okay. A little bit more better DR from Leah. Chelsea or Rabina. Rabina is the one that can't play. That really stinks for Rabina and chemo. Oof, Rabina. Come on, Angela. Yes, sometimes, but with this cast, they're more just stupid. They don't have poker faces. They just, as we saw with Otev, they just don't know what. They're not smart. They're not smart people. The best poker face is a poker face that doesn't need to lie because they don't know. Oh. Oh. Ah. Veto coming up after this. A long veto, most likely. I still can't believe that these guys got Otev finished in one round. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm so sorry I spoiled you. I'm so sorry, but think of it this way. I'm there with you. I don't like what happened either. But if there's any solace coming here, it's the fact that we're likely going to be getting a huge dunked on package post veto of a certain player. Without spoiling it, who it is, somebody gonna be dunked on hard, and that could be entertaining in itself. I don't like what happened. Two favorite players of mine, but I'm hoping the editors give us at least some entertaining dunking on action for it. But then again, they somehow messed up a one round OTEP to make a good episode. A one round OTEV, which, Jared, do you not watch feeds? I'm curious. Do you watch? Are you just a casual watcher? Definitely do that. Yeah, watch it after Wednesday. So one thing that made me so mad about that OTEV episode, in OTEV, the actual competition, Angela told Mackenzie she had the right answer acting as if she was lying to Mackenzie, thinking she had the wrong answer and that Mackenzie was going to be out. Mackenzie proceeds to have the right answer. The rest of them get the wrong answer and leave and lose. And then Mackenzie still uses the veto on Angela after she was telling her wrong information in Angela's head during OTEV. How did they not? How did they not edit that into the episode? How did? Oh, I just. It's like that OTEV episode should have been one of the best episodes of all time. Between all of them getting it wrong in the clowning segment, between Angela trying to lie to Mackenzie, acting as if she had the wrong answer, or telling her she had the right answer when she thought she had the wrong answer, even though it was the right answer, to Mackenzie being upset at Angela for lying to her, to Mackenzie then using the veto on Angela, to then Quinn going up, which was a lot of Cam's doing. It's just like oh, that episode should have been so good, but it was so badly made. Like it should have been an all-time top 10 episode of Big Brother ever. And instead it was just a boring episode where we all acted like they got the right answer, and at the very end we're like, actually, no, they didn't. Oh, yeah. See, wow, yes, wow. Like Chemo was next to Angela. They used the veto on Angela to put Quinn up against Chemo. Oh, sorry. I know there's a lot of backdropping, but as a feeds person, I was so ready for that episode to be this glorious, glorious, fun mess. And it was such a by the bait. Like, we had filler segments to start. We didn't need filler segments. All right, veto starting for me. Uh, I mean, if you don't count AI Arena, there's a chance that somebody this season could win if they make it the end like that. So the Wild Robot is actually a movie I am going to be watching tomorrow night and reviewing here on the channel with a 60-second review and maybe even a longer form review if it's as good as it looks. I'm very excited for this. Somehow Big Brother is advertising a good movie for once. This doesn't normally happen for Big Brother and Survivor. Usually it's some of the worst movies. It is a shame they didn't edit it better. It is a shame. Uh, Here comes the advertising segment for the Wild Robot. Uh, do we need this as a segment? I know they're paying for it. Ah. This is really a cool set piece, a good challenge piece. Mm-hmm. Ah. Okay, this is a fun veto challenge. Ah. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a fun challenge. This is a 90-minute episode. That is correct. So we still have an hour left. Ah. All right. Nope. Two red pairs. Yeah. Uh, yes. Ah, they're showing. Uh, nope. I know. I just saw JD. A lot of people seem very surprised about it. I think was Jack a favorite at the Golden Bachelorette? I'm glad you still have Gary. Chelsea is struggling in this challenge right now. Uh, One of your favorites. The set is so good. Chelsea is messing up. Uh, Cam, at least we're not going through the same exact descriptions all the time. Cam did really bad. And now we're moving on to chemo. All right, chemo. Tell us how we're gonna do it. Uh, uh, Come on. Uh, Angela's doing very bad. Oh, Angela. Super crazy. I'm interested to see how fast the winner does it. This is just such a bad. One straw nest. Uh, uh, all right. Yes, you are. That's a fun comp. A very fun comp. Mhm. Uh, Thank you everybody for stopping on the stream so far tonight. We got 2 subscribers. The one that I know about most is Jared Bowen. Thank you, Jared, for joining the squad here. JD, we had a good Survivor night. Can't wait to see your response to it here later this week whenever you get a chance to watch it. And yeah, it's been a fun episode of Big Brother so far. Still 50 minutes left. That's a lot of time, but it's a fun night. Fun night to watch things together. I wish I wouldn't have to work tomorrow through the double eviction, but so be it. We'll have to see how the double eviction works out. Here we go. Back for the veto results. Awesome, Jared. Who's this? Chelsea. 35 minutes is third place. Dang, they were in there for a while. Mackenzie wins the POV, destroying the competition. 9 minutes and 12 seconds. What could happen here? They didn't give Leah's time, which is surprising. Oh. Ah, Leah. She did not try with those bottles. Ah. Ah, Leah. Ah. Is Ravina gonna snitch? Ah. Good move by Rabina. Leah made a dumb move last week. She should have been saying she should have been going after Chelsea the whole time, like she thought. There's a trio that doesn't win any comps and a trio that wins comps. If you're gonna take out a head, take out the head of the trio that wins comps. But Leah definitely made a dumb move. I'm gonna grab myself another soda. I'll be right back after this commercial break. I'll tell you after the episode, Jared, not to spoil you anything, but we have some interesting things happening on the live feeds. Uh, I won't say anything. Nobody put any spoilers in chat. but tomorrow's episode and moving forward, I think is going to shift the game pretty hardcore. All right, wild robot segment. Did I miss anything too much? This movie does look so good. I'm so excited to see this movie tomorrow with my 60-second review on the channel. So, anybody here who hasn't subscribed, subscribe for those type of reviews. Expecting good stuff. Ah. Don't spoil too much of the movie for me though. I'm gonna be going tomorrow, big brother. Yeah, Chelsea was very bitter. That was shown on live feeds too. Ah. It looked like a very good movie, so I'm excited to see it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. They're getting in Mackenzie's head. Mm-hmm. Ah. Ah. I mean, they could do what they could do here this episode. They could do the veto, and they could be doing some of the out part here in these next 30 minutes. Since tomorrow is a double, there won't be much campaigning time in the episode. This is a terrible move for Mackenzie. It's terrible. The only reason why I say it could be a good move, the only reason why it could be a good move is now that we're moving to Final Six, MJ's playing the veto every time now, and the only other person recently, when she's been competing with her that has, been able to come close or win a veto is Leah. So there is a chance Mackenzie could jag her way down the final two just by winning comps. Outside of that one particular argument, this is a terrible move for MJ. This is like an all-time bad move for MJ. All-time bad move. Like, think of it this way. Angela and Leah are two people who would never put Mackenzie on the block until it's like final three, and then you'd be competing against Angela and Leah. How is it that Mackenzie let herself put the two people in the game that likely would never put her on the block until the very end on the block during her HOH? Especially like Cam and Chelsea Fun, they're kind of in the same boat. But Rabina and Chemo, they ain't working with you at all. How in the world are they not your targets for the week? Like there should have been Chemo or Rabina going home. Most likely Chemo, and MJ has two different duos working with her going into the double eviction. I think Chelsea and Cam flirt with the idea of a good player. There's definitely not really any really good players. I think Chelsea and Cam flirt with it, but I don't think there's really any good players this season. I think Chelsea consistently, Chelsea basically gave the dirt to T Court, Rabina, and Chemo last week on why Leah should be targeting her. And even though that trio knew they were potentially being targeted, none of them would rat out Chelsea. And I don't think since Chelsea's given them any good reason not to rat them out because she doesn't give them any good social games. Like there is no very good player this season. There's really no good player this season. There's a lot of I would call imbeciles game wise. Go wrong headset. Like Angela's a person who's literally backing Mackenzie as like one of her two people she wants to work with. And Mackenzie's out here like, I'm not gonna use the veto on you, Angela. I'm gonna use it on Chemo, who ain't protecting me at all and giving me no reason to protect me at all. And like here's a great example of why Chelsea's not a great game player because she's having this conversation with Rabina, and Leah could just be hearing everything. Like, these people are so dumb. Oh, oh, the cast is so bad. Does Mackenzie want to take down Angela? Like, you mean, what do you mean, to take down Angela like a Victor, or take down Angela, take her down from the block? Drama. Actually, this is a better episode, an hour and a half. Like, this could have been a clear sign that Mackenzie something was up too. That Chelsea is upstairs with the with the billiards stick. Oh, Angela Giesling, right? Oh, oh, that balcony issue should have been red flags for Mackenzie. Angela clocked it. That was more entertaining than it was on feed. So, episode good. Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is so. Oh, at least we're getting some insights a little bit into how why Chelsea ended up making. Not Chelsea. Why Mackenzie ended up making the decision. It's been a pretty decent hour and a half episode. So how I imagine we're gonna get the veto ceremony, and then we're gonna get the AI Julie message that they uh, hinted at the beginning of this episode. That is my prediction. Jared, that's the question of everybody is thinking right now. The answer in Mackenzie's head is she's prioritizing Cam and Chelsea. Well, she doesn't think about like, why am I prioritizing anybody over myself? It's you gotta remember. I also gotta always remind myself too. Mackenzie is only 22 years old. She's very young. I don't think she has the like. That is an age where it's easy to like not think for yourself that as clearly and have like the maturity and understanding of like to not allow yourself to get emotionally pushed or to see things from an outside like bigger than things perspective. I just think she feels locked in with Chelsea and Cam, and she wants to make sure that they're going to be happy more than what's best for her game. Because I think she's still thinking in a young person's social structure. Exactly, Jared. She came into this week with the best position. She won both HOH and veto, so she could have made sure things were going good. And instead, who knows what will happen? All right, we're almost to the end here. 13 or so minutes left. We should be getting back from break. All right. Yeah, Mackenzie would have been golden. Here comes the veto. Here we go. It's time for the veto ceremony. I gotta search this BB26 tag with this. Oh. Chemos looks so confused. The amount of time to see that the veto has been used on people who had no idea is hilarious. Oh. Oh, I would be so livid if I was Leah. Oh. We agree, Jared. We agree. Oh. 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 It's Jared. It's stupid. Oh. 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 And this is why it's also potentially a good move for Mackenzie, because the people in this game weren't smart enough to realize how bad of a move it was for her, and they'll think she's the best player. So if she can veto to the end, I think the jury will vote for her. Oh. I was the justice for Cam, because Cam is the one on Sunday who put in all the work to make sure this follows through. Like it was all him making sure Mackenzie would do this move. Like justice for Cam. Oh, it's truly Kenbot. Oh. I agree, Jared. I agree. We're really gonna cliffhanger commercial break on this. Okay. Here we go. We're back. Mm-hmm. Very short ad break. uh, Uh. Uh. Oh, the show sometimes. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Get it there, Angela. This is Angela's sixth time on the block. So six. Yes, you very well might. I'm not sure how many Victoria did, but Angela's at six. Every week but 4 weeks. So this is week 10. She's been on the block 6 times. And she's had the veto used 3 of those 6 times. So this will be her third time being a final two nomination. Now, thank you everybody for coming and watching. Jared, it was a pleasure for you seeing in channel. So thank you for subscribing. I don't know if you want to hear this or not, so I'm going to give you ample time if you want to say goodbye here. But in a couple minutes, I will be doing a full a feed update spoiler here talking about what might happen tomorrow. Because just in the last little bit, I do think some things have changed in the game overall. So I know you don't watch feeds. I don't want to spoil anything going into tomorrow's episode. I want you to be spoiler free if you want to be spoiler free. So if you want to be spoiler free, tell me good night. I'll wait for you to say that, and then I'll go into spoilers right afterwards. No, and at least Angela is the first person to have the veto used on them 3 times, especially I think by 3 different people as well too. So Good night, man. Okay, yeah. So you're saying good night. Thank you for stopping by. Good night. Now we are going to be doing spoilers in 10 seconds. All right. So Leah is going home tomorrow. As much as Mackenzie has now tried to save Leah with Chelsea and Cam, they both want Leah out. Surprisingly, what has happened after that is Cam and Chelsea have both said MJ's a problem now, and they're more than happy if MJ leaves next as well, even before Angela. There is a good chance if Cam and Chelsea don't win this eight, it's a good chance that tomorrow night Mackenzie could be going home with Leah. Cam and Chelsea said they'd be happy to go to the Final Four with Chemo and Rabina. And Cam has been doing a lot of work with Rabina in general. So much so that Rabina is now telling Cam she wants to go to the end with him, and that if he's ever on the block versus Chelsea, don't worry, he'll be safe. There's a very good chance that Chelsea's going to get cut here in the next couple weeks, and she's not going to make finale night. She appears to be down to cut Mackenzie next, who is not her number, a person that she should be wanting to cut, because Mackenzie is probably the most likely person to take her to the end. And Cam is showing signs of one, wanting to keep Angela around as long as possible, maybe take Angela to the end, and two, wanting to take Rabina instead of Chelsea to the end. I think if Mackenzie does leave tomorrow night, especially with votes against Cam and Chelsea not saving her, there's a very good chance that her and Leah go in the jury house very bitter against Chelsea, saying, "Hey, we were protecting Chelsea. We were aligned with Chelsea. We weren't even going after Chelsea. Why did she take us out for Rabina and Chemo and Angela, who were going after her?" So Chelsea could lose jury votes. Chemo and Rabina are two people that will likely have at least two jury votes and can easily get to four, even if Chelsea makes it with first one of them. If it really ends up Mackenzie leaving tomorrow night, I think we're in for a Chemo or Rabina win, hands down. Maybe eat Cam win, but I definitely think Chemo and Rabina, their stock has just gone very high after tonight. So those are the spoilers from the feeds and what to look out for tomorrow in the double eviction. Hoping Angela survives. And yeah, we'll see where everything goes. I think this week just got very interesting. Thank you for all watching. Island Analysis coming out later tonight, and I'll see you later up, for my Wild Robot and Megalopolis reviews on Thursday or Friday night. So I'll see you all then.